point. Rotimi Akindele is in the house now. Rotimi, it's great to have you on the show. Thank you for braving the weather out there to make it.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm all right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. You know, I mean, let's
keep the
Let's
move on, right?
We're done with it. We're done with it. We're done with that. Now, I mean, we're still on, of course, the biggest news happens to be COVID-19 and all that, ravaging everywhere. But the good news coming out of England this morning is the fact that the two, cases, we talked about earlier, talking about Arteta, Arsenal, and of course, Hudson Odoi, these two guys recovered fully, so we're really happy with that.
Yeah, a bit of silver lining, a bit of something to cheer about.
Sure. Good news. I mean, I saw the Arteta story yesterday. It says it's feeling very well.
Yeah.
And all. Same thing with Hudson Odoi as well. I think it's only underlines the fact that this is still not a death sentence.
Absolutely.
You can recover from it. How well you attended to matters a lot.
Absolutely,
so, I think for the likes of Arteta,
Hudson Odoi,
I mean, I'm not trying to bring classes, but for their kind of personnel, they will have personal physicians, probably get the best care in quotes because of their person. So hopefully that can transcend all across as well. But I think it's good news for the footballing world. At least all of the players that we've heard, or all of the sporting athletes that we've heard has picked up. Everybody says they're recovering well, they're doing well. So I think that's brilliant for everyone.
Fantastic news indeed. Mikel Arteta became the first Premier League manager to test positive for the...
That's a start.
Yeah, interesting start indeed. Yeah, keep that for record purposes. Yeah,
I know.
You never know when you might get asked that question.
Anyways, what a way to actually be. I mean,
well, it is what it is. Anyways, Arteta tested positive, and that was on March the 12th. And this is March 24.
Yeah.
And he's fully recovered. Fantastic. And that's the statement from Arteta. I'm very well now. I feel that I have recovered. It took me 3 or 4 days to start feeling much better and with more energy to leave the symptoms behind. And now, the truth is that I feel very well. Everything happened very fast. All right.
Okay, that's coming from him. We need to go on a break now. We'll come back. We'll also be taking a quote coming from. Okay, that's what Chelsea, had to say concerning Hudson Odoi. Said further good news in the column. Hudson Odoi is recovering from COVID-19. So they're very happy and pleased that this guy has fully recovered, which is a good news, for Chelsea and, of course, the whole players and team.
So basically, Chelsea are saying, we are pleased to report that Callum Hudson-Odoi is now feeling fine and back to his usual self following the period of self-isolation required after the player tested positive for COVID-19. In addition to feeling good, the young winger is also out of work, training at home to build and maintain his fitness as the rest of the Chelsea squad. Callum is just 19. He's very young, so we knew he was going to recover. Mikel Arteta is 37, so we knew they were going to recover, and that's exactly what has happened.
Both of them, I'm not sure they had any underlying medical conditions.
That's very important as well. Young and no underlying
medical
health conditions.
Yeah, sure.
And also your immune system must be like 100%
These are young, healthy sport professionals. I mean...
Exactly.
Okay. But because we've actually seen, young people, getting infected with this virus and all that. We've seen that, and the thing is, they recovered faster than the older people. That's the difference.
That's the point.
So that's why the only thing you can do is just stay at home. If you have no business going out of your house, so just stay. There's no point trying to go to the bar or anywhere. Stay at home, and of course, the virus won't get to you like that. We'll go on a break now. We'll come back. We'll be looking at the papers. Stay with us. All right, before we take a look at the papers, we'll just take a look at this report that had to do with stadium facilities. We know the facilities across Nigeria, and Lagos especially, is on lockdown. I mean, they've been closed to athletes simply because of pandemic. But then Austin had to go ahead and do this report concerning the facilities and what we really need to do to ensure that these facilities are put in place, proper condition, so that athletes will have the opportunity to really train in them.
The National Stadium Abuja, now known as Moshood Abiola National Stadium, was commissioned in 2003 and hosted the 8th All-Africa Games, which took place in October same year. The project gulped billions of naira. It was an admirable edifice. Today, this is the new face of that beautiful bride.
You can't invest money on these infrastructures without maintaining them. Even we as human beings, we go for medical checkup. You can't buy a car and drive for 8 months without changing oil or checking the oil. It's the same principle. We have to try and see how we can embed this maintenance culture in us. If we can embed maintenance culture in us, honestly speaking, Austin, well, Nigeria is good to go, you know.
There's been several efforts to fix the Abuja Stadium. Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dare, is keeping hopes alive.
Adopt a pitch. Dangote has agreed to adopt the football pitch, the scoreboard and the lights, and maintain for 2 years in Abuja. It's a process. He has to engage the experts, review what they want to do, agree on the budget, and we're almost at the end.
The edifice is in a sorry state. The level of dilapidation is embarrassing.
That was former Minister of Sports, Solomon Dalung. He made that statement in May 2017. Sadly, it was just talks. The National Stadium, Lagos, is still in that sorry state.
When we are all growing up, for one reason or the other, we must have come here, and coming in an official capacity and seeing the level of the degradation shows that we lack sustainability in this country.
This stadium has so much sporting memories. It used to be the home of the fans. These pictures will blur any memory they have of this place.
Lagos State, National Stadium. I just announced that someone is willing to put that football pitch back. And you know, it's a lot of work, the scoreboard and the rest. So that is progressing gradually.
It has been abandoned for so long, and now things are falling apart. On March the 22nd, 1980, Nigeria defeated Algeria 3-0 to win a maiden Africa Cup of Nations title on this ground. This stadium has produced football legends for Nigeria and for the country. To preserve the memories of every legend that has labored on this ground, we must fix this place. From the National Stadium in Surulere, Lagos, Austin Okonakpan, Channels Television News.
Well, that's a beautiful report there. Rotimi, stadium facilities, it's more like, there's a word I usually use. It's like, you keep talking about it, a broken record, okay? There's some things that just like recurring decimal is there. It's like it's not going away.
Truth is, we are not ready. If we are ready to get anything done, we would. Or we can't get it done. So, but we are not ready.
We don't even want to.
I don't think we want to do anything. I think we like this approach of when there's a tournament, quickly fix it. When that tournament is gone or competition has ended, you forget about it again. So we're not ready, except some policies coming from the sporting ministry in conjunction with the federal government and every other person. Then we'll probably see a standing, how will I put it, a lasting solution to our facilities across Nigeria.
Something like a policy.
Exactly. But for now, we're not ready. If you're still waiting for, we want to host under 10 World Cup, so because of that, we'll get to fix some of the facilities we have to use. And then after the under 10 World Cup, what happens?
We'll leave it.
Exactly.
Okay,
so
what do you make of it? I remember the sporting minister that adopt an athletes campaign. They not just athletes they were adopting, also our sporting facilities and all that. We have some people that actually adopted some of these sporting activities.
But there's a big excuse now.
Okay, all right.
COVID-19 is an excuse.
All right, let's leave that. Everything is on pause right now.
Exactly.
Now, papers, that's where we're going to next. I'll start with Sporting Sun here. Sporting Sun, summer transfer. Of course, the clubs are still trying to do business, just they don't have to go out anyway, with the internet and all that. So just do your business.
Transactions
so
online.
right here, Liverpool are shortlisting Chukwueze and two others. Chukwueze to Liverpool. This story is not going to go away. It's not the first time I'm saying it.
It's likely not going to go away. He's still a young player, so you probably feel Liverpool are trying to plan ahead. And if you've seen probably the kind of quality you want in a player, why not go for him? The question is, will Villarreal allow?
Another one, Barcelona prepared to resign Neymar. Come on, just sign him already if you have the money.
Yeah, that one is not going away.
In all kinds of trouble. So they probably want a quick fix as well. Neymar is one.
Mourinho is eyeing Haaland. Who wouldn't want this boy? I mean, everyone wants him.
At Spurs?
Yeah, it's not going to get to play, though.
At Spurs?
Unless Kane leaves, perhaps.
So. Maybe Mourinho is looking for another.
Harry Kane is prone to injury, right? I'm sorry, I'm not like trying to do something, but then, I mean, we've seen over the seasons he gets injured.
But
and there's usually no one in that position.
Haaland's current form wouldn't allow him to even play second fiddle
right now
to any top player or an experienced player. So,
but he's just 19.
It doesn't matter. That's why I said Haaland's current form. It's not that kind of player you say, oh, you only come in when our big guy. Exactly. Right so
at 19, wow, that's really great. Yeah. And of course, there's a story from the abducted Aimball players, and they're demanding 20 million naira ransom.
Pretty sad.
There's COVID period. Why people? Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Initially it was 100.
Yeah.
Now 20. According to Nan, says family is just trying to bring it down. Okay. Hopefully nothing happens to this guy. Not to these guys. Nothing goes wrong, and we can only pray that they come back home safely.
Very important. Absolutely. It's been a very, very rough last 2 weeks for Nigerian Professional Football League, the players. So we're hoping that Dayo Joe and his and the other guy that was
Benjamin
Benjamin, secure their safety, secure their release as soon as possible. Let's go to Sporting Life now. Manchester United. Very big news, very interesting. Manchester United prefer Igalo to Harry Kane. How do you react immediately to that kind of story?
Yeah, to that kind of headline.
How do you?
I'll tell the publisher, well done.
Nice. People are going to buy this. Nigerians will buy this a lot, right?
Well done.
No, I think that's their preference. I don't think, why are you doing the well done? Like, it's not true or something.
I mean,
you're skeptical.
I haven't read the story.
You're skeptical about the story.
So we will get the papers. Everyone out there will go get the papers and
But from the headline.
From the headlines, well done.
Okay.
Very interesting. I could read the first few lines there. Maybe you have a better idea. Nigeria International is no longer is ex now.
He's still a Nigeria International.
Has overtaken Harry Kane for Manchester United in the need for a striker this summer.
I mean, it's coming. Is proven to the team that
absolutely.
I can play here. I can fit into this system. Harry Kane, you said, was prone to injury. So it's only okay that it's going to overtake.
Okay. The last one is Complete Sport here. And Complete Sport, for sale, you just have all the Arsenal players. Like, how many of them? Okay, former and recent Arsenal players, all of them right here. They are all for sale for 120 million.
Sports.
Okay. I mean, all of them, they want them, these 4 players, 120 million. Wow, that's so cheap. All right, Moses is set to stay at Inter Milan. You have 4 players for 120 million pounds. 4.
It's not cheap. That's 30 million pounds each.
Yeah.
It's not cheap. Okay. Look at the names.
Okay. Yeah.
The names are there.
Okay.
Socrates, Mustafi, El Neni. Come on. It's not cheap.
Okay, so they're a bit expensive.
Mkhitaryan.
Okay,
exactly.
Mkhitaryan, I think Mkhitaryan is worth close to 40, right? Okay.
It's kind of expensive.
Moses set to stay at Inter Milan, of course. He tests negative for coronavirus. That's the good news, where Barcelona offer Inter Milan 70 million plus 2 players for Martinez. Ekoku says Igalo has raised Nigerian profile of footballers abroad. Absolutely. The profile of Nigerian footballers abroad. This is a great one. Rotimi, I want to thank you so much for coming on the program.
Many thanks.
Stay safe. Yeah, stay at home, right? You're going to work, I know. Essential duties. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Cecilia Mogbe. Bye for now.
I am Taya Salam. Enjoy the rest of your day.